5 reasons why you have tried everything and cannot fall out of love with someone. Your hearts have been joined. When 2 hearts come together and are connected rightly, it may be hard to break or separate. You cannot be in love with someone genuinely with your heart and spirit and then think it'll be easy to break up or fall out of love with that person. It would be difficult. You might try all you can, but because your heart has been strongly joined together, it would be difficult to break up with that person. When 2 people are in love and commit themselves to it, it becomes difficult to break apart. They become like 2 blind people who do not want to separate for fear of falling into a pit or ditch if alone. It's easy to break off or out of love with someone you do not love, and your heart is not joined together, but when your heart is joined together strongly, nothing can tear you apart from that person except by divine or spiritual help. With genuine love at heart, you cannot cheat or do anything that would hurt your partner, and if there is no room or chances to allow sin to slip in or the enemy to have space, then it would be difficult to fall out of love with the person you love. This is also why Christ admonished us to love him with all our hearts, because when you love with all your heart, you cannot easily be broken or fall out of love with him. God is not a quitter, and the relationship you started in love with your partner and have gotten your heart to it, it would be difficult to simply break out of such a relationship. The love the both of you have for each other is real and true. If the love you share with your partner is true love and it is real, it would be difficult to fall out of love with the person. True and real love endures with patience and sincerity. True and real love is kind and thoughtful and is not jealous or envious. True and real love is not proud or arrogant. It's not rude. It's not self-seeking. It is not provoked, nor overly sensitive and easily angered. It does not take into account a wrong endured. It does not rejoice in injustice, but rejoices with the truth, when right and truth prevail. Love bears all things, regardless of what comes, believes all things, looking for the best in each other, believe that difficult time now would pass and that everything will be better soon. If you and your partner share these attributes in your relationship, then it becomes difficult to break out or fall out of love with the person. Your love relationship is the type of love that God desires we have with our partner, and you being able to have it with that person, it would be difficult to just break up with the person. You are patient with the person, sincere with the person. Your love is real and true. These things have succeeded in binding and keeping the both of you connected and stronger, and until you can undo all these things, you will not be able to fall out of love with your partner. It would take a lifetime for you to undo all these things that you do, and what would be the gain? The love the both of you share is strong, true, real, and unique, and it would only get stronger. If you do not want a relationship, then do not get involved to this level, because when you start well, it would be hard to undo. There is maturity. A relationship headed towards marriage is by 2 consenting adults who are also mature. When both of you are both mature, physically and spiritually, it would be difficult to quit the relationship easily. The both of you have become one flesh, and any attempt to break up or fall out with the person is like trying to cut off one part of yourself, and that's impossible. With physical maturity, you see your partner as part of you, and you would not want anything to do that would please others first. Your priority is making sure he or she is in support of whatever you want to do. It would then be difficult for you to do things that would hurt your partner, because they are part of you, and what affects them also affects you. You have become one before God, and who would want to cut off a part of himself or herself? This is the reason. You are also spiritually mature in faith and practice and lifestyle, and the only thing that can break the both of you is the iniquity, which you cannot engage yourself in. This would certainly make it difficult for the both of you to break up and fall out of love, because you have the same faith. A mature partner helps you grow stronger together. When you have committed your relationship with your partner to God, it would be difficult to fall out of love because God is the foundation of the relationship, and whatever God is the foundation of can never fall apart, as it is built on the stronghold of God. Your actions and decisions as mature people help solidify your relationship. So, falling out of love would be a difficult assignment. That is why you should let God be the captain of your relationship. The both of you are strongly connected to God and have godly character. When the both of you are strongly connected and to God, it would be difficult to fall out of love because when things want to get tough, you go back to God for grace to pull through, and when it is you that wants to back out, God would not allow such because He is happy with the relationship and has given His approval. You have both demonstrated love for each other. He would cause the love to get stronger and better. A relationship where both partners have solid relationship with God, it would be difficult for them to fall apart. When you think of falling out of love with a person, the person's character and attitude would make you stay. The person has exhibited and shown godly character. You would not want to let down God. The right character would make it hard for you to fall out of love. Even in the place of work, employees who have a good character and conduct are hardly retrenched or downsized. They tend to win the heart and admiration of everyone and become endeared to everybody, both staff and client or customer. It is the same in a relationship when your partner has a good character. It would be difficult to break up or fall out of relationship with a person. The more you try, the more you want to come back to your partner. So, with a strong association to God and godly character by a partner, it would be difficult to fall out of love with your partner. God is in support and approved of the relationship. Fear a man or woman that has the backing of God on something. If the children of Israel never had the support of God, Pharaoh and the Egyptian armies would have crushed them, but God was involved in their flight from Egypt. It would be difficult for you to fall out of love with a person if God gave His blessings from the beginning over the relationship. The person has the backing of God, and you do not have the backing of God for a breakup. You cannot fight someone who God is fighting for. It'll be a fight in futility. When God is involved in a matter, you can never go against His plans and succeed. You started the relationship with God involved. He was the one who showed you and guided your path in finding that person because you are meant to be. If you want to break out or fall out of love with the person, then you must take the same process of going back to God, but God will not change His plans at all. He can never go back at His word. If He says that person is the right one for you, then there is no one else He has prepared for you.